Paranormal activity. The government denies evidence.
What's the other one?
Did I already say I want you to believe? I want you to
Did I
believe.
say that?
The truth is out there.
Truth is out there. Paranormal activity. Government denies thing.
Gillian Anderson.
There's government denies.
Gillian Anderson. David Duchovny.
Hey everybody, welcome to Dave's World special episode. Hey everybody, welcome to Dave's World. Oh my God, what's episode?
Hang on.
Yeah, stop that.
We got it. It's fine.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Damn, Justin.
What? What were you going to say?
I don't know. Welcome us to the show. I wasn't even here last week. Oh my God, Ripley, stop it. Jesus Christ.
Ripley, it's going to be a long week with Corey gone next week.
Yeah.
Or this week. You're getting... I'm just going to not feed her if she's bad.
No, don't not feed her. You have to feed her. She'll die.
She won't die.
She will die.
She can last a day.
Don't. No. She can barely last a day the way she acts. Special early episode this week. This is not Thursday. You're not listening to this live on Mixlr.com. Mixlr, home of the Mixlr. I don't know. That's our sponsor this week.
Our sponsor's Mixlr?
Mixlr.com. Record a thing and everyone listens. Mixlr.com.
I think the tag is broadcasting live now.
Broadcasting live now. Mixlr. Hey, have you ever wanted to start
All
your
rights
own
reserved.
radio show and have it be all rights reserved? All you have to do is sign up for Mixlr. That's pretty easy.
I just got an email saying Matt Hall 3 is listening.
He must have followed us and gotten an email.
How does Matt Hall 3? Matt Hall 3, I thought you didn't have internet.
Well, it says he just started following us.
No, he's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Well, he isn't chatting, but he's listening.
That's exciting. Huh. Anyway, let's get to the thing here.
He's gone. He's gone.
Thank God. Figured that out. It's Monday night right now. I am leaving for Austin, Texas on Wednesday for a week, going down for the big South by Southwest festival. It's going to be great. We got a booth. I signed up for a booth and everything. So there's a big Dave's World booth ready.
When are you leaving?
Wednesday, the 25th. This Wednesday. Wednesday morning. So I'm going down for the big South by Southwest. We got a booth set up. Paid a whole bunch of money. You don't even want to know how much money it was. But I got this thing ready, and we're going to have a table and a booth, and going to be just meeting people.
It's over.
And it's all over the place.
South by Southwest, it was this weekend. It's done.
Yeah, it's this weekend.
No, this past weekend, it's done. All the best of, worst of South by Southwest lists are already up.
Yeah, from last year.
Just like the cat on the counter.
They're just... From last year, they're up.
No, it's this year. That's done.
Well, I paid all this money for a booth, though. We got a booth and a table.
Yeah, the booth and the table will probably be there. Nobody else will. Except for maybe Cowboys. I don't know. Cowboys and rockabilly guys.
I put a lot of money into this.
Well, it's not my money.
Well, guess my mom's not going into a retirement home after all.
She's not?
Well, no. I mean, this was...
So this really worked out for your mom.
No, she needs some help.
Oh.
She's not well. This was supposed to be like our big break. I go to South by Southwest. We get like some sponsors. We make a bunch of money. I make all that money back, and then I can put my mom in a home one day.
Well, you could still probably get sponsors.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how you start with that. Oh my!
I don't know. I can't even focus. The cat is being a nightmare.
I got this cat, and she's being a fucking monster tonight. She keeps jumping in the sink, and now she's knocking stuff off the table while we're trying to do our show. Get out of the studio! Janice, get this cat out of the studio.
Why wouldn't you look at a calendar before you booked a... I can't believe they let you reserve one.
Well, if you pay enough money, you can reserve anything.
Ugh, God.
I guess maybe I was looking at last year's calendar. I don't know.
Well, have fun. at the booth.
Yeah, I guess.
Wonder if Kanye will be there.
They're for a whole week. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not meeting and greeting.
You can still meet and greet people. It's not going to be anybody that cares or will be able to help us in any way. But Kanye might be there. He didn't show up. Apparently, that was a big thing. There's a rumor that Kanye was going to perform at South by Southwest and Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Huh.
Didn't show up.
Kanye West and Jimmy Kimmel?
On Jimmy Kimmel, I think.
Oh, he was going to stand on Jimmy Kimmel and perform?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, first he was going to tell him that somebody else is a better talk show host than him, and then he was going to stand on him and do it.
That is accurate, though. There are a lot of better talk show hosts than Jimmy Fallon. Well, I guess I'll just go to Texas and
smoke weed every day.
guess I'll just do that for the next week.
Yeah. I hear Texas is big on weed.
Yeah. Big weed state. It's in the shape of a pot leaf, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So I guess we'll see what happens there.
Keep Austin weird.
Keep Austin weed.
Keep Boston weird.
So yeah, that was my big announcement.
I'm gonna send you a video, one of your sex tapes in the mail. I'm gonna send it to Boston, Massachusetts.
Don't know.
And then you're gonna think it was in Austin, and you're gonna go all the way to Austin. And you're gonna get there and be like, "Oh my God, it was actually in Boston."
Okay, a couple things here. I'm already going.
And then I'm
already going
to
to
feed your
Austin.
snake, or try to. Well, your cat. I'm gonna try to feed your cat a mouse. It's gonna bite my hand, and then I'm gonna fling her across the room.
She's gonna get
just
worms
as the
again.
dean walks in.
What dean? First of all, I don't think the dean ever showed up in that movie.
Yeah, the dean.
No, there's no dean.
Tom Dean.
Tom Dean. No, god damn it. If Tom Dean shows up here, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not putting any clothes on all week.
Great. Got
It's
that
gonna
to
be
look
awesome.
forward to. That couch is gonna be disgusting when I get back.
Oh, I'm not sitting on the couch.
Thank you.
I'm gonna drag your bed down here.
Damn it. Well, this is the last vacation I'm ever taking, so I better make it a good one.
So you can only miss one more show this year. You're already using up two days of your sick time.
What? 2 days?
Damn it, cat.
Trying to start a doo-wop song? Motown? As we roll to the town together. Well, she can't hear that. You're playing this.
She just cares. She wants some barbecue chips.
She loves. All
It's like
she
the
wants
replacements. All
to
she
eat
wants
is
is
them
barbecue
barbecue
chips.
Don't even sit down at the table. I'll knock you into next Tuesday. Ripley?
This show's still going well.
You know,
better
do-
than
do
last
whatever.
week's.
Well, what happened last week? I was out last week.
Well, Rick Scarlett was here.
Yes, Rick Scarlett
It was
here.
terrible.
What do you mean he's terrible? That guy is great. He's an incredible author. Tells great stories. Good interview, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, I didn't hear last week's episode, but typically he's a pretty good interview. What did you just put on my cat?
Seltzer.
Jesus
She doesn't
Christ.
even care.
No, she doesn't. She loves seltzer. Makes her skin tingle. She doesn't have hair, by the way.
It was
listener.
yeah, no, it was awful. He's an egotistical prick. I would have to say, not to be unprofessional on the show, but he was an egotistical prick. Very hard to deal with.
I don't agree with that at all. He's a gem. He's a gem of a man.
No.
What was your big problem with him? Didn't he read some stories? And he
Yeah,
tantalized you
that was my big problem with him, is that he was here and he was reading stories.
that he gave us his stories away for free. That's your big problem.
He's not giving anything away for free.
He always reads excerpts on the show.
Yeah, the excerpts are free.
Yeah.
He's tried to trick you into buying his...
Trick you.
Yeah.
Entice you.
No, try to buy you his big gift, box
I
products.
love those box sets. No other author does that. You can buy it.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Because he's unique. He's an enigma.
No, he's some guy living in Manitoba. He's just some guy.
He's in Manitoba now.
Manitoba, yeah.
Wow. That's exciting. Must be all sorts of stuff going on there.
Oh, yeah. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in Manitoba.
Well, do tell. I mean, I catch me up. Let's go. What's going on with Rick Scarlett these days?
Absolutely nothing. He's just writing terrible books.
Oh, he's writing wonderful books.
Terrible books.
Justin, this is the one thing you and I cannot agree on.
Nope.
He's I don't know. I like the DJs from New York. I like Rick Scarlett.
2 books about swans he wrote.
Well, you must be living near the Swan River in Manitoba.
Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't he write about swans? He hates them.
Yeah, but he claims they're 2 different books, and both of them are just about swans.
Well, Stephen King writes different books about like parallel universes or like demons and stuff, and they're different books.
Yeah, but in Stephen King books, at least like a different character farts. You know, the same character that keeps farting. Like occasionally there's like a poop joke and a fart joke, but at least they come from different people.
There's fart jokes in this new Rick Scarlett book?
No, there isn't.
Okay, good. He's keeping it highbrow.
Well, not in the excerpts. Probably have to pay the $45 or $95 to hear the rest of that.
It's only $95? I gotta get on this. This is a good deal.
Yeah, you should. You should do that.
Whew. Well, while you were having the time of your life interviewing Rick Scarlett last week, I was in the hospital visiting Dave. Wanted to check up and see how he was doing post-explosion. Doctors say it does not look good for his hearing.
Oh, okay.
I guess it doesn't sound good for his hearing. Would be more accurate. 6 to 8 weeks until they can even begin to think about seeing some sort of improvement. They're not even sure if he'll get his hearing back this time.
Okay.
But I mean, I was there all day. We watched Ricky Lake, like 6 episodes of Ricky Lake back to back on the little hospital TV. Mm-hmm. It's got closed captioning, thankfully. That's pretty much just what he wanted to do. That's what he does now. He just watches a lot of Ricky Lake back episodes. It's his favorite show, pretty much. But I mean, hopefully one day he can get his hearing back and come back to the show.
I'm sure he will someday.
We're all wishing
he'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, that was a growl. Oh man,
Cats are maniacs.
So 2 weeks ago on this very show, you admitted to everybody, yourself,
I didn't admit anything.
Yourself, most importantly.
I knew it. I wasn't admitting anything to myself.
The secret that you'd been keeping for years, that you had never seen Top Gun. And it's in any form, not even bits and pieces. But finally, last weekend, we sat down and we watched Top Gun in its entirety.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, I had a great time, as I always do when I watch Top Gun. But I think everyone is interested in knowing just exactly how you felt about Top Gun, your initial viewing at the age of 31. Finally saw Top Gun. Let's hear what you thought about it.
I have a couple questions. Why were they all wearing jeans during the volleyball scene?
Excuse me? What?
Why were they all wearing jeans during the volleyball scene?
Well, why wouldn't they be?
It was very warm out.
Well, they got to get a sweat on. They got to get that glistening glow on their chests. Except for what's his face there?
Slider?
Yeah.
Iceman?
Yeah. Kept his shirt on the whole time. He must not have been proud of his body, I guess. This guy.
Oh, Goose. You're talking about
yeah.
Goose. Yeah.
It's weird that he kept his shirt on the whole time. Everyone else is in jeans and no shirt, and he's in shorts and a shirt. Kind of switched it up a little bit.
One thing about the movie I didn't expect coming was when Goose spikes. Well, he puts up the ball, and then Tom Cruise like spikes it in, and Iceman misses it because it seems like Iceman could do no wrong.
Oh,
but he misses it.
Everyone has flaws, Justin.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone can do a little bit of wrong. You do wrong all the time.
Yeah, I know.
But you're still a great guy.
Thanks. But, I don't know. And then the part where Iceman is, like, telling Tom Cruise, and he's just like, you know, you're too reckless when you're playing volleyball.
Yeah.
But then he still does all that stuff. Like, he still, like, spikes the ball in, and then there's that other part in the movie where he, like, almost like misses the ball, but then he hits it again, and then they end up winning the big volleyball game.
Well, they win the match, and then he speeds out of there to go have some sex.
I don't
which he
remember
doesn't
that.
even actually have. He just goes and has dinner with that.
What?
You know, they're like, oh, we won that match. You know, because it's like tennis where there's like game set match, or they won the set or whatever. I remember
when they won.
But they were like, oh, it's tied now. We gotta play again and see who the winners. And then he just got the hell out of there, and he had a date. But he was late for her.
I remember him leaving. I don't remember the date.
Yeah, he went to her house. And,
whose house?
That woman.
What woman?
Jesus Christ, the main woman character in the movie.
I don't remember.
You don't remember a woman?
No.
Oh my God.
I remember
the love interest.
The movie starts. and they're on the beach and they're playing volleyball.
Yeah.
And then the match ends, and then Tom Cruise drives away, and then credits.
Did you just fall asleep through the whole movie?
I don't think so. It's a movie about volleyball, right? About overcoming the odds in volleyball.
It's a movie about going right into the danger zone, man. Taking a highway to the danger zone.
Like the volleyball court? Is that the danger zone?
No, man, the skies. When they're in those jets.
Jets?
Yeah. They're flying jets.
When
all
were
over
there
the place.
jets?
The whole movie. Except for the part with the dinner and the volleyball.
I don't remember a
Nothing
dinner.
but-
I just
Just
remember
like
volleyball.
the Chicago Bulls, man. Nothing but jets.
Oh, okay.
Can I get it? Nothing but net?
I don't get it.
Nothing but net?
No, I don't get it.
Nothing but net?
No.
Well, I guess if the only thing that you took away from the... God damn it. I guess if the only thing you took away from the volleyball competition, or from the movie, was the volleyball competition...
Well, that was all that was in the movie. I thought it was a movie about like pilots, but it's apparently just about pilots playing volleyball.
No,
I thought it'd be more exciting. I thought there'd be more like planes and stuff.
there were
And I heard the
just some-
soundtrack was great. They didn't even play that Danger Zone song.
Oh my god, they played it like 7 times.
No, they didn't. They only played that. What is it? Play with the Boys or whatever during the volleyball
Play with the boys?
during the game. Yeah, Play with the Boys by Kenny Loggins.
Jesus Christ. I don't understand how you missed 95% of the movie.
I feel like I missed anything.
You missed the whole.
I watched all
shebang.
like hour and a half of it, and all I saw was volleyball.
All right, well then, tell me this. I guess if that's your big takeaway, how does the movie stack up to the video game?
Well, in the video game, you pilot a plane, and you try to land on an aircraft carrier, but you can't, and then the game ends, and that's the whole game. Whereas in the movie, men are playing volleyball, and then Tom Cruise, for some reason, you never really find out why, leaves early, and then I guess Goose goes on to live along. They all go on to live long, happy lives.
Oh my god. I think we need to watch this movie again.
Do you think that Goose like took on Slider and Iceman? I like to think that after Tom Cruise left Maverick, that Goose was like, all right, well, you know what, I got this, and then took on Slider and Iceman by himself and won, and then got the girl in the end.
He already had a girl. He's married to Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan's in this?
Oh my god.
Was she in the crowd?
No, she's in like 7 scenes.
Man, I gotta watch this again.
What are you watching? Oh, come on.
Watching the movie.
You can't watch the movie in the middle of the show. Okay, you
Wait,
know what?
hang on. I don't see her.
We should probably just... No, she's not in the crowd, Justin. We're gonna...
Yeah, skip ahead.
Let's go to a break. Oh my god. Alright, this is Private Plane by Husker Du. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, we're back.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I just felt like we were going down a rabbit hole.
It's fine. I just watched the movie a couple more times during the break, and I feel like I got a lot more out of it that
Great.
time. So I'm glad I watched it again.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, but could you put your pants back on, maybe?
Maybe after the show.
Great. Is there anything else? I feel like we didn't really get the full Top Gun talk. I think we're going to need to watch the whole thing again. Make sure you stay awake.
Okay.
But in the meantime...
I didn't fall asleep.
Okay, well, that's
All
your
right.
story.
Okay.
Is there anything else you've been watching lately? Any shows, any movies,
Yes.
any plays, anything that
Yes.
you got opinions on?
One second. Let me cue it up here. I've actually been watching...
Yes?
I've gotten into this... I've gotten into this show, Popeye?
Excuse me?
Have you ever heard of Popeye?
Excuse me?
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye?
Yeah, Popeye the Sailor Man.
Okay.
I
You
just
sang
got
it,
the
you sang it differently than you were.
Popeye. I've been watching this new show, Popeye. I got the first
Popeye for the listener.
I got the first season on DVD and Blu-ray.
How many
And
episodes?
digital download.
3,000 episodes.
I'm not sure. I haven't gone through. I'm just on episode 1.
Okay.
Um,
Episode 1. Season 1, episode 1 of
yeah,
Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye.
Popeye. But no, it's I guess it must be a new show. I've never heard of it.
No.
But
It's very,
I don't know. I just got into
old.
it's pretty good so far. Like I've been, you know me. I watch a lot of CSI, a lot of NCIS, a lot of CSI Miami and New York.
A lot of Law and Order Special Victims
Law and
Unit.
Order Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, so Popeye the Sailor Man is right up your alley.
I watch. Yeah, it's a lot of crime stuff.
Right
But
up your
this
alley,
is
Pally.
this is different. Like
Yes,
I don't
it's
know.
very different.
It's okay. Well, I have a segment here. Okay, so this is I'm gonna, as I experience Popeye, I want to get everybody
Popeye.
in on this show by just talking about it each week as I go through the episodes.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Popeye the Sailor Man,
Popeye.
brought to you by Popeye's Chicken.
Popeyes.
So here we go.
I don't know if we can legally play the whole episode or anything.
No, we're not playing the episode. This is the intro.
Oh, this is. What is? What is? What is? What is happening? Oh my god. Not that bass any harder. Oh my god, how long? This song's gonna go on like long. Oh my god.
All right. So this is the Popeyes.
It's still the outro is still playing.
This is Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Popeye the Sailor Man roundup. So basically, from what I can tell so far, is that Popeye is a sailor man. He's a
You gleaned that already.
he's got huge
that's tough.
arms.
A lot of people don't
He's
pick
a
up-
very in shape man. And basically, what happens in this first episode, they kind of establish a few of the major characters. There's this woman, Olive Oil. They don't really say many. Like Popeye walks around saying his name. He's like, I'm Popeye the Sailor. He sings his name a lot. And sometimes when he's not singing, he just walks around going, I'm Popeye. And so his name, but you don't really establish. I had to look up on the Popeye wiki.
Jesus, you had to look it up.
I had to look on the Popeye wiki that the woman's name was Olive Oil. She goes down first. The episode starts out. Popeye's walking around. He punches a fish and it turns into a whole can of sardines, like a big piles of cans of sardines.
Right.
And it's incredible. So at first I kind of assumed this man has some kind of like supernatural strength, supernatural powers. Right? He punched a fish, and then a bunch of cans of sardines appeared.
Right.
So then it cuts to Olive Oil, and she's down at the shore, and a ship pulls in, and all the sailors are getting off, and she's down there, assuming she's looking. No, yeah. She's looking for Popeye. First, I thought she was just looking to fuck any kind of sailor that comes off the boat.
Yeah. Well.
Not true, because some kind of wolf comes off of it, and she like hits the wolf, and then some pig with like a peg leg comes off, and she like wants something to do with the pig. And first, I was like, "Is that Popeye?" But then no, Popeye.
How do you? Okay.
And then this big rotund man, who is apparently his name is Bluto,
Yeah, Bluto.
comes off. And he's like,
Everyone knows.
and you can't really understand what he's saying. I think he's had a stroke or he's deaf. He has some kind of speech impediment. So he's trying to communicate with Olive Oil, and then she doesn't understand what he's saying because he's not speaking English. And then Popeye the Sailor Man comes up and he's like, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man, and just like walks away with Olive Oil. So I'm like, oh, they must be in a relationship. So first off, you got these two. There's a love story, but Bluto didn't seem very happy about this. So.
Yeah, well, Bluto just likes to fuck. I mean, that's his
Yeah.
thing.
Well, they go to the carnival, and then Bluto follows them there.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
trying to get a piece.
Yeah. They go through all this stuff, and it seems like Popeye really likes showing off his strength.
Yeah.
Like, he does this test of strength. He hits the thing, and it hits the bell, but then flies off, hits the sun in the eye, and gives the sun a black eye, and the sun's like, meh, and frowns at Popeye. They walk away. Then Betty Boop shows up. She has a cameo. Must have been Sweeps Week when this premiered. I think they're really trying to round in the Betty Boop fans to start watching Popeye. because she comes out, she starts singing like her Betty Boop thing. She's doing like a hula for some reason. They might be in Hawaii. They didn't really say where it was. It's not very sunny though. It's very overcast the whole episode.
Well, it's black and white.
The lighting is really strange. Like it seems like they spent like a lot of money on the special effects. They had like the sun, like special effects, and then they had like the fish exploding into cans,
It's
and
not-
it looks so
okay,
real.
wait, I just wanna
but
stop
they
you for a
couldn't
second.
get like a light.
Just
Hang
wait,
on, I'm
wait,
not done.
wait.
Let's get a light guy, and
Let
then just get a light
Just let
guy.
me
Just get a decent
Just
like
let me
light
get a
man.
word in here real
All right?
quick. Let me wait,
And then,
just wait.
and then Popeye gets up on stage, and he starts doing the hula too. And then he takes the bearded lady's beard, and then puts it on and as like a skirt, like rips the beard off of her face.
Right.
And then the snake shows up for some reason, punches the snake. Anyway, Bluto grabs olive oil.
Yeah. As one does at a carnival.
Crazy. I did like it's and it gets intense from and I don't want you to just like relax because it gets a little intense from here on
I'm
out.
totally relaxed.
Spoilers. If you haven't seen this episode, this is very spoiler heavy.
Everybody has seen
Okay?
this episode.
So
Because it's the same episode.
Bluto
100
carries
years.
olive oil, runs away with her, and Popeye's he's chasing after them. He goes over a bridge. He cuts the ropes to the rope bridge. Popeye, in his solution, is he lassos the other side of the cliff
Yeah.
and then pulls it towards him, completely shifting the tectonic plates of wherever they are.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Doesn't even need the bridge.
No.
He's incredibly strong, this Popeye. And
Popeye.
if you listen to the song, it has something to do with spinach. But we haven't even gotten there yet. Okay? So, basically what happens is, long story short, Bluto rips
Long
up
story
the iron train tracks and ties olive oil in the tracks. So apparently Bluto has superpowers as well. I didn't see that coming because he's a very out-of-shape man with a hearing disorder and a speech impediment. And then Popeye shows up, and they exchange blows. Even though Popeye could move the earth with a rope, he can't seem to defeat Bluto. Bluto is obviously stronger than him. But then, just when it seems bleak, like a train's coming, Popeye eats spinach, and apparently that makes him stronger. That's like his opposite of kryptonite.
Yeah, apparently.
You know how Superman's powered by the sun?
Yeah.
Popeye is powered by spinach.
No shit.
Crazy. I didn't see that
It's-
coming.
it's
He says it in the
It's been
song.
around since like 1600. Of course everyone knows.
He says it in the song, and then he defeats Bluto, and then you know what he does?
Fucks olive oil right on the
No,
train track.
he goes to untie her, but he's too late, and the train comes. He punches the train and derails it. Train completely explodes. Kills everyone on board. Everyone's dead. And he puts Bluto in a coffin. So I'm thinking that we're not going to see Bluto again. But then again, show me a body, right? He could be alive. It's pretty early to kill him off. I think that Bluto is going to come back the next episode. But anyway, that's basically been the Popeye roundup. Did you have any? What was your question?
Okay, you know, I mean, I have I have several questions.
We only have time for one.
Okay. Great.
All right. Well, you have a few questions.
You mentioned all these special effects with the
Yeah,
sun
yeah.
and the lighting. You're aware this is an animated cartoon.
No.
These aren't real people. This isn't. It's drawings.
This is a cartoon?
It's a cartoon from about 1930.
I couldn't even tell.
How the fuck could you not?
Well, they're all unknowns. Like, they hired all these unknown people. I
my
just thought they were
God.
unknowns.
Unknown what? They're drawn.
They're like, I like it when people do that, because it's like, you get Christian Slater into a show, and then it's like, well, yeah, I mean, I could believe that he's trying to solve a crime.
You could draw him
with the
any way you
CSI
want.
team, but like, you know, it's Christian Slater. I just keep seeing Christian Slater.
CSI
But I've never seen the guy who does Popeye or Olive Oil or Bluto before. They're like really good though. They're really like young, up and coming people, and I think
Okay.
people are going to be really excited. And I don't want to speak too early, but Golden Globes.
I don't
said
think
it.
so,
There,
Justin.
I said it.
I don't
Golden
think
Globes.
You're speaking too
Contender.
early about anything because this show's been around for fucking 150 years.
Well, how come I've never heard of it?
I wish I knew. I wish I could explain that, and I wish I knew how somebody who's 31 years old has never seen Top Gun and had never heard of Popeye before, and has just been exposed to the first episode of Popeye.
Well, it's great, and I just have to say that I'm gonna stick with it. My interest is piqued. I want to say great job to the people who made Popeye because
Popeye.
I mean, I couldn't even tell it was a cartoon. You fooled me.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, so that was the Popeye roundup. Brought to you by Popeye's Chicken. All right, and here we go.
From the Virginia area.
No, we're not.
Papa's chicken. Tastes so good you wanna eat it all night long.
This is the worst segment.
Tastes so good you wanna eat it all night long.
Oh my god.
Why you wanna eat that Papa's chicken?
My favorite part about this video is that he has a second base on the couch and a box of Popeye's Chicken, and this is a demo.
This is just the demo. Can we kill the album version drops? Oh my fucking god. This goes on forever. Here's the Gin Blossoms.
And we're back. Corey had to step out. He was very I don't know why he wasn't really a fan of the Popeye roundup, but that's not going to stop me. I'm going to be back with that next week. But now we have who are you?
Well, you know, I would like to say that I love the Popeye, and I'm a big fan of the Popeye the Sailor Man.
Okay.
And you know, I like to come on the show and talk about a few things.
Go ahead, I guess.
Well, you see, you haven't introduced me yet.
Yeah, well, who are you?
My name is... My name is Pill Cosby.
Okay. Well,
I don't know why you seem so confused.
Just say-
You asked me to be here.
that must have been Corey because I don't remember approving this. I really need to talk to him. What's up?
Well, you see, there's
Pill?
been...
Pill Cosby?
Yes, Pill Cosby.
Okay. All right.
You seem a little taken back.
Are you aware that it sounds like your name is Bill Cosby?
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Okay.
And it's caused me a lot of trouble lately.
Okay. Like what? Like,
Well, you know, Theo, there's been a lot of trouble with Bill Cosby and the giving women pills that they don't want, and then the having sex with the women. Well, this has caused a lot of problems in my own business.
Okay. Like what? Like, you have a business?
I work in the pharmaceutical industry.
Okay. So you're a pharmacist.
No, I'm a maker of medicine.
Okay. What's it? Okay, so you make medicine.
No.
Okay. And why has this been a problem for you?
Because my number one medicine is a sleeping pill.
Oh, I see.
Pill Cosby's knockout pill. You just drop it in the drink and the fizzes around, and then you drink the drink and you have the ham sandwich and you have the jello pudding pop, and then you go to sleep for about 12 hours.
Oh.
It's just a sleep aid, you know, the kind of like Ambien.
So it's a pill that you put in your drink.
Let's be clear here.
It's a pill you put in your drink.
Put it in your own drink. You have to have a prescription to get it.
Right, yeah. But are you aware that there are these things called roofies that...
Rudy!
No, not Rudy.
I know Rudy. That's
not
my
Rudy.
assistant at the office.
Wait, you have an assistant named Rudy?
Yes. She's the one who tipped me off to all this trouble with the Bill Cosby and the Pill Cosby and the sleeping pill and the women and the...
Well, the problem is that people sometimes put pills on the people's drinks as they call it a date rape drug, and sometimes the nickname is it's called a roofie, not a Rudy, but a roofie. So you're concerned that, and because Bill Cosby raped all these women with the pill,
Well, I think what had happened was that he had raped these women with his penis, but he used a pill to get them.
Yeah,
into
no, I'm
bed.
not saying. Yeah, exactly. So you're afraid that's going to affect your business?
It already has. Nobody wants to buy a pill called the Pill Cosby knockout pill.
I've never heard of it, but
Well, it's been completely taken off of the shelves.
well, what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know, Theo. I was hoping that you could help me come up with another pill here.
Like, well, what? Like another sleeping pill?
Any kind of pill that the people would want to take, and then they would put it in their drink, and they would have the ham sandwich and the jello pudding popping, and then they would go to bed, and they would say, Claire, I'm gonna sleep for about 12 hours.
Hey, who's Claire? Why would they say that?
Well, I'm speaking from a personal experience. My wife is named Claire.
Are you aware you sound like Bill Cosby? Has anybody ever told you that?
I've never heard that.
You also have a lot of people working for you that sound that have names similar to the
I
ones
just
in the
have
show.
the assistant named Rudy. And a wife named Claire. I fail to see the connection to Bill Cosby.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, what kind of pills do you want to make?
My main focus in pill making school were pills that would give people relaxation and help them to fall asleep, and their muscles would relax so much that they couldn't move their bodies.
You should probably get away from that.
Well, it's the number one thing that I know. So
Okay.
if you have maybe some back pain, you take a Pill Cosby back pill, and then you lay down and you have the ham sandwich and the jello pudding pop, and you don't move for about 12 hours.
Well, I know that a lot of pills, like they say, take it with a glass of water or dinner, but do you specifically have to eat a ham sandwich and a jello pudding pop?
Well, you want to have it with a meal. You don't want to have it on an empty stomach, because then you'd be out of energy, and when you wake up and your back is feeling good again, you want to be able to go to the gymnasium at the college and have the relay race with your old college buddies.
Wait,
and
what?
pass the baton back and forth and see who wins in the
It's very specific.
It's just a situation that I found myself in last weekend.
Wait, you had a baton race with an old rival?
Yes, I had an old college rival, and we were running buddies back in college, and then he gave me a call and said, I bet I could still outrun you, and I said, I bet you can.
What was his name?
I don't recall his name. I haven't seen him for so long, and I've been so busy manufacturing pills.
You're not manufacturing them anymore.
Well, I'm still making them. I got all the pieces.
Why are you
in
still
the box.
making them?
I don't know what else to do with my life.
Have you ever thought of making like a Tylenol type pill?
There's so much red tape when you have to get into the Tylenol and
They put
aspirin.
red tape in Tylenol?
There's so much red tape in Tylenol. There's no red tape in Pill Cosby's knockout pill. You just drop it in your drink and you have the ham sandwich and the
Okay. Well, I really don't know how to help you because I am not a pharmacist and I do not make medicine. So, I mean, maybe you should consult an expert or something.
Well, I was hoping that I could come on the show and maybe talk about what's going on in your life and what's going on in my life, and we could figure out what kind of pill would help us out in our situations.
Oh,
For
okay.
instance, I have this teenage son who's always getting into mischief with his best friend Cockroach.
Wait, his name is Cockroach?
Well, it's not his birth name, it's a name that he was given by his friends as a nickname.
Have you seen the Bill Cosby show?
I've never seen the show. I swore never to watch it because he had my similar name, and there was so much confusion. People would call me up all the time and say, hello, Bill Cosby, what kind of sweater are you wearing?
Okay.
And I did not want to deal with that, so I disassociated myself from Bill Cosby. I just sat down with my wife, Claire, and I had a big ham sandwich and a jello pudding pop.
You eat a lot of ham, it sounds like.
It's my number one favorite food next to cake. Chocolate cake.
Okay, so, yeah. Cockroach was hanging out with
And
son?
they get into all kinds of mischief
Yeah.
all the time, and their grades are lousy in school, and they want to take a helicopter to the prom, and they want to take flying lessons, and they want to go to the mall, and they just keep asking me for money. And my wife works so hard being a lawyer, and she's just giving all of her money to my kids, and I just don't know what to do, and I don't know if there's some kind of pill. What is this music?
How does this music make you feel?
It's making me real sweaty. It's making me feel like I need a Pill Cosby knockout pill and a ham sandwich.
Whoa, okay, all right. Relax. I just wanted to try something there. Does that when you hear that song, do you feel like salsa dancing?
Well, let me tell you something.
Wait. What was that? Did you hear that?
I didn't hear any.
Is there a window open?
I didn't hear anything. I'm just thinking about the time Cockroach and my son wanted to take a prom to the helicopter, and then they're taking the flying lessons, and they're getting into so much trouble, and they want to go to the mall all the time, and my wife, who works as a lawyer, is always giving them money, and
That sounds like an episode of Bill Cosby. It's like almost exactly like an episode of Bill Cosby.
I've never seen the Bill Cosby show. No.
You've stated that, but okay. All right.
For instance, I have a daughter named Denise who feels slighted all the time, like she's the middle child maybe, and she doesn't really feel like she gets the respect she deserves in the house, even though she's smart and intelligent, and she does well in school, and she does a good job, and she helps her dad out.
Right.
And I go to the office and I have conversations with my assistant, Rudy, and we talk about it, and I try to figure out a problem here and the solution with a pill, and I can't put a pill in the drink anymore, and I can't figure out what kind of pill to give my kids.
Right. Well, you want to give pills to your kids, is what you're saying.
Well, I'm thinking if I can make him behave a little better, maybe give my son a pill so he behaves a little better and gets some better grades in school, and some pills for my daughter Denise so she can have a bit more respect for herself and confidence.
Okay, you should probably, I don't know, make pills like that. That'll help them.
Would you like to be in this business with me? Giving pills to kids.
You know what? No, not really. I think
Cosby's kids pills, and you just put it in their drink.
No, that's
when they're
okay.
Not
all right.
The pill and
all right,
the drink and the ham sandwich.
No, you seem really focused around this whole like giving people pills, but they don't know what they're getting in pills.
I've never said
that's
that
not
before.
A good. No, you just said you put them in their drink while they're not looking.
Well, they're children; they don't want to take the medicine, so sometimes they have to trick them into taking the medicine.
You see how that can be misconstrued as like. I mean, maybe you should make a pill that doesn't like dissolve or something. You know what I mean?
Well,
that
every
doesn't
pill
dissolve
has
in
to
someone's
dissolve
drink.
because when you put it inside your mouth and then you swallow it into your throat and it gets into your stomach, it has to dissolve.
Yeah, but it'll dissolve in your stomach, but you don't have to have it dissolve in somebody's drink.
Sometimes with a child, it's easier to crush it up and put it into their mashed potatoes or put it in their drink so they have to eat it and they don't know. And it's hard for a child to swallow a pill sometimes, so you have to trick them and you put it in the drink and you give them a ham sandwich and a jello pudding pop.
Yeah, but you get this is you're just going in the same direction. It's not the fact that it's not so much the fact that it just knocks people out. It's like it's undetectable to people. It doesn't have like a bitter taste or anything, and you see how people can use this for the wrong reasons.
I would like to say I have crafted a pill. I've spent many years crafting a pill that has absolutely no taste and no signifiers. It can't be found in a bloodstream, and it won't mess up any of your drug tests at work. It'll be great for you if you can't sleep or you have the back pain and you have to take a nap and you have to eat the pill and the sandwich and the butter. What's that?
What?
What is that?
I don't hear anything. Oh, whoa. Hey, okay. All right. Whoa, okay. Well, I don't really know how to help you. I mean, maybe you should consider... Wait, what was that? What is that?
This reminds me of the time my youngest daughter, Rudy, had her friend Peter over to the house, and they wanted to make a peanut butter and the jelly sandwich, so they put the peanut butter and the jelly in the blender. And
Yeah, no,
wait,
in a blender?
Jelly and the peanut butter went
No.
all over the place, and then the Peter ran home because he was so scared and covered in peanut butter, and I had to give Rudy a pill to make her go to sleep to forget the whole thing because she was so out of sorts.
I think that you should not be in the pharmaceutical business anymore. And I suggest that you do something else with your life, because it seems like you're just going to keep making the same mistakes. And it sounds like you have a large family.
I got about 4 daughters and a son.
Of course you do, yeah. And I think you should just move on from this and just take the hit and just roll with it, and then just
I won't take
get away
the
from the
hit
pills.
because I don't do a drug. I just provide a pharmaceutical to the people.
Yeah, not anymore. You don't anymore. That's the thing. It's over. You're not going to recover from this. Your name is Pill Cosby. It's just, I mean, that's just, I'm sorry that I mean, maybe this could have worked for you a long time ago, but now with the rape allegations, I think it's over.
So you mean to tell me because of all the actions of Bill Cosby, that even with my medical training and all of my years and everything, that I should no longer be in the pharmaceutical business because Bill Cosby made a mistake and now it's my fault?
Wait, he didn't make a mistake. He drugged a bunch of women and slept with them. He didn't. If you call it a mistake is dropping your ham sandwich on the ground. Oops.
You don't want to drop your hand.
And it was multiple times. It wasn't one time.
Well, let me rephrase the question. You're saying because of the terrible things Bill Cosby did that I have to quit my job and I can't make a pill anymore and I can't be in the pharmaceutical business anymore. You're saying that
or have Theo take over it or something. Or maybe cockroach.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
They're apparently not that hard to swallow. They dissolve in drinks and they're
my
tasteless.
pills dissolve in the drink.
All right, well we're out of time. I'm sorry, Mr. Cosby, but good luck with your business and the unfortunate press you've been getting. This is Dave's World. We'll return live next week. Yeah, thanks for listening, and that's it. Have a good night.